So, how's tour so far?
Yeah, it's been going great. We're going to find a lot of places we've never been before. So it's exciting. We're trying to experience as much of the culture as we can. I've been checking a lot of really cool restaurants and cool neighborhood stuff. So yeah, that's a good time.
And one fan wanted to know, how did you guys get started with the idea of a photo blog? Because they love it.
Sorry, who wanted to know?
One of the fans tweeted us and asked us.
Oh.
You got a couple?
Yeah, Mike in our band is a bit of a budding photographer. He's been interested in photography for a long time, and it's one of his biggest interests. So he's the one who sort of mans the photo blog. He always has his camera with him, and he's a super, super talented guy. So we're really lucky that we have him documenting our journey as we go.
That's awesome. For people that haven't heard of you, can you describe your sound?
We're like a rock and roll band. We like a lot of different. I don't know. We have a lot of different influences. I'd say there's definitely some more older R&B influences, early Van Morrison and early Springsteen, and then there's some newer pop elements Phoenix or Riot. Probably somewhere in between there.
Okay. Any difference in your Canadian versus the United States fan bases?
Well, we spent a lot more time in Canada, so we've definitely been able to, grow as a band in Canada, just because that's where we started, and that's where we've done the majority of our touring. And it's for us to be able to, tour America now is really exciting because hopefully we'll be able to start growing friends band down here.
All right. We know you guys are playing and have played a lot of festivals. What's your favorite festival to play?
Probably, there's a lot of good ones. We've been lucky to play a lot of good festivals. Probably the one we're looking forward to maybe most this summer is Oshiega in Montreal.
Okay.
It's in a beautiful park in downtown Montreal, and the Black Keys and M83 and Big Dog and just whatever you can imagine. Feist, they're all playing that festival, so we're really lucky to be a part of it.
Awesome. We got a couple fan questions that fans tweeted us. One fan wanted to know, what did you do when you guys found out you won the Juno Award for Group of the Year?
Yeah, it was at the gala dinner, so there was a lot of wine at our table. We were already pretty deep into that. So, we were elated. It was a really fun and memorable weekend. Our folks came up to Ottawa, where the awards were this year, and they celebrated with us. And we were surrounded by a lot of the bands we grew up listening to, who were also in the room that night. So I think we felt a sense of thanks probably to the bands that we've been listening to for so long. That's helped us get to where we are now.
Awesome. Another one asked, how did you guys end up working with Shad and Kesha doing a cover of Miss Jackson?
Shad's a friend of ours. He's one of our favorite rappers, and he's one of Canada's greatest talents. We're really proud to support him, and we've got to stay with him a few times. And he's always so much fun, and he has so much charisma. And he's so witty and clever right off the spot. He came up and was freestyling when we did the goofy cover of Miss Jackson. But then it was at an after party for French Music Video Awards, and he was in the room. And I didn't even know what Kesha looked like, but all of a sudden there was this blonde girl on stage singing along. And that was sort of the nature of the night, that people were just going to hop on the stage. So I didn't really think anything of it in the moment, but then I noticed people were pulling up the cameras and stuff. And so, and then someone kind of out to me, that's Kesha. So I was oh wow, okay. And then she gave me a kiss on the cheek, and then I never saw her again. She loved me and left me, I guess.
What's your favorite song off Michigan Left?
They're all our babies, right? So we're proud of them for different reasons. I think The one song that's probably the most different for us is called Agent Zero, Album Closer. Kathleen Edwards, who's a really wonderful singer-songwriter, she sings on that song, and it's a bit of a slow burner. It doesn't really hit you over the head at first. I think for a lot of people, it's become their favorite song because it takes you to listen to the end.
All right. And are you guys doing any covers on this tour?
Yeah, we have a pretty short set every night. We have about a half-hour set, so we haven't had too much time playing covers. But the odd night, we've thrown in a Hall & Oates tune that we were playing lately that we really like.
Cool. Who would be on your dream tour?
Who would be on our dream tour? Like contemporary or
anyone you want, you pick.
Well, we'll do contemporary because if it was in the past, we'd use probably just the Beatles or the bands or something on that list quickly, Springsteen. But for more contemporary acts, I'd probably say, personally, we'll go at the National. They're really big inspirations of ours. Let's see. There's so many good ones. Probably we'll go to the National, Phoenix. Those are probably up there for my top few bands. Bryan Adams.
Is there anyone you want to prank on the tour, or are there any funny stories you want to share?
Pranking?
Yeah.
Just, I've always been pretty polite on this tour. The guys in the bands are all super kind and really hospitable. And there hasn't been too many wild nights. The tour is like 2 months long, so we're trying not to die. I mean, I guess the one thing that we did, which was so memorable, I mean, all the shows have been great so far. We've played, but the one thing that was probably the most memorable, we had a night off in Dorland. It was the first time ever being there, and it was really cool to be able to, like, crack open a beer in the middle of the street, just like kind of walk around and admire the sights. Yeah. We went to a bar and they had like a full Motown tribute band playing, and they were playing some of our favorite songs. That was awesome. Then we ended the night on Frenchman Street, Saturday and Frenchman, and there was amazing kind of like swing style quartet that was playing like 1920 style dance music. And there were a lot of young people there that all knew how to dance, like in that particular genre of music. And a girl came up to me and said, "Do you want to dance?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really know how to, but I'd love to give it a go." You're just sort of be open-minded, and it was 3:30 in the morning at that point. And then when she heard that I didn't know how to, like when I said that I didn't know how to actually know any of the moves, she just walked away. So we learned that people are pretty serious about their dancing in Dorland, which is totally fine.
All right, well, thank you for talking to us.
Hey, this is Max from the Arkells, and this is StageRightSecrets.com.